What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon and welcome to my new pad. It's a work in progress. There's still a lot of space and it'll probably be a work in progress for a while, but I'm slowly getting there. Today I'm going to be unboxing an action figure. It's been a little while and I'm going to be unboxing my first ever Mafex figure. Obviously, since getting into action figures, I've learned about a lot of brands. Mafex is always a brand I've seen around, but it's not a common brand that you see in just your everyday toy shop. Down here in Australia anyway, you mostly see Mafex more in real collector stores, I guess. You're not going to find them at your just mainstream toy stores. So this is an eBay purchase I got. It wasn't something I was really chasing. It was just something I came across. Thought it looked super cool. So I picked it up. It was a pretty decent price too. Now, one thing I have learnt about buying these types of figures online, especially on eBay, you have to be careful because read the feedback, because sometimes a figure might look like good, but then when it gets to you, it suddenly looks like shit. The best way to gauge is by price. I mean, if it sounds too cheap, then it's probably not legit. So anyway, I paid a decent price for this, but I could tell, you know, it was the real deal. And also by the photos, if they don't show you proper photos of the thing and they're just showing you like, you know, advertising photos, be a little bit skeptical. But anyway, I picked it up from the dude's doorstep because he just lives actually not far from where I am now. And yeah, I bought this Terminator figure because it just looks super cool. So yeah, my first Mafex figure is going to be a Terminator figure. So open it up, look at its articulation, and then we're going to give you an honest opinion on my first Mafex figure.
Come with me if you want to live.
Just a quick shout out to my some minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Channel membership is now available. To find out more, hit the join button to find out about perks and exclusive videos and content. But always remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on all the videos. Let's do this. Alright, now normally in my older videos at my old place, I used to always have, like, you know, comic books set up in the background and things. I realized it kind of messed with my autofocus on my camera, so I'm not doing that today. I'm just going to go with a plain white background. I'll quickly show you the box. I have taken it out and it has this really cool old school Arnie image on the back of the box from the inside. So that's super cool. And obviously you got images of the figure there. It comes with 3 different faces. 5 weapons, that's a lot, and it's got a bunch of hands as well. Now, something I actually noticed here, which I've never seen before, it looks like it comes with some sort of QR, certifying genuine product. See, those fakes, they're not going to come with this. So here is the figure. Now it's got these accessories at the back, which are kind of cool. It's got a figure stand, which is cool, but this is what I'm more excited about. Well, this is part of the figure stand, I guess. I don't have one of these. I want to go buy a bunch of these. They're the figure ones that kind of hold onto them, so you can put them in really dynamic poses while they're flying through the air. I really don't think I need Terminator flying through the air, so I'm definitely going to use this stand for a different figure, but that's super cool that it comes with one of those. For you guys watching, action figure collectors, if you have any Mafex figures yourself, let us know in the comments what you got and what you think about the Mafex line. Alright, so there is the figure. Yep, a lot of cool accessories there. This is the first action figure I've got that, you know, I've got other action figures that come with, you know, extra hands. But I don't think I've got anything that comes with 4 extra set of hands. So that's 5 sets of different hands there. The reason I actually need to unbox this today is because I'm actually using this figure for a video I'm working on for my work, so I need to get this done. So we'll take the figure out and have a look at him. Comes out nicely there. Wow, so looks pretty good. Now, what's this plastic stuff in him here? I've never had a figure that came with plastic there before. Oh, that didn't even come out nicely. Right, again, if anyone has Mafex and they know what this plastic bit's all about, please let me know, because that's a little bit of a pain. It doesn't really come out nicely.
Later that same evening.
Alright, so I finally got the plastic out of his torso. That did not come easy, and I was a little bit scared that I was going to, you know, lose some of it in there. We'll look at some of his accessories before I test his articulation. So he's got like a machine gun there. Some pump action shotgun there. Very cool. This is... what is it, some type of Uzi? I don't know my guns. I'm from Australia, guys. Let me know, all my American friends. What's this? Little pistols with the laser sight thing, and then just the regular sort of handgun, Dirty Harry style. So the hands actually come with these little joiners, which is cool. It makes them a little bit harder to lose. So these look like trigger type hands. And then I guess just open hands, I guess. I don't know, what do you call that? These are also open hands. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Okay, so if those last two are open hands, and this is, well, these are the real open hands. There you go. So they're all the hand choices. And obviously the ones that come on him are just a closed fist there. But the faces are what we really want to look at. All right, so here is the first head. This is the classic Arnie when he first arrives, all butt naked and stuff. Now, the problem with having this on the figure, every time I think of him in this face, I think of him not in the leather jacket. I think of him at the start where he steals the jacket off Bill Paxton. But still, that face looks solid. That's a really good impression of Arnie's face at the beginning of the movie. And then we've got the battle damaged face when he's like taking his eyeball out, you know, that face, the classic face there. That looks decent as well. I mean, it looks kind of fake, like, you know, in the movie. How bad did that scene look? Remember that? All right, so they're the faces. And of course, in the box, he comes with the classic sunglasses there. All right, so let's have a look at his articulation. Oh, very smooth there. That's very nice. Looks down. Doesn't really look up because of the back of his collar there, stopping him from moving back. I also noticed the head pops off really, really easy there. And pops back on really nicely. Now, that's really loose. I'm wondering how it does seem to hold quite well, but yeah, that's interesting. All right, so arms, oh, they come out very easily. Is that normal? Okay, so he's got butterfly joints in his shoulder. The articulation is very smooth on these, but like I said, the arms come out a little bit too easy. I don't know about that. The leather jacket, really good detail on his leather jacket. It's a nice material, so it kind of moves around as well. His torso, decent ab crunch there, looks up. Yeah, I'm tripping out with his articulation. I like it, but it's also a little bit trippy. So look at that, like his legs kind of disjoint there a little bit, but the articulation is really smooth on this, which is really nice. The feet are, oh, see, everything comes off really easily, so that's interesting, but I guess it just pops back on. It's no big deal. Kicks up like that. Can go splits only out to about there. Double jointed knees, and he's got toe, ankle pivot. Pretty good, pretty impressive. I like that. I guess that's the articulation there. That's interesting. It's so loose. Hopefully that just holds up and doesn't become like even looser, because most figures the articulation gets really loose over time and they get to a point where they're kind of hard to play with. So I wonder how long this will hold up. Again, if you've got a Mafex figure and you've had it for a while, let me know how they hold up over time. But yeah, I mean, lots of different articulation. It's very good quality. All right, so there he is. I was able to get some weapons in his hand and, you know, change his face. We'll do some height comparisons to some other figures, which I'm quite interested to see, because Mafex obviously look like they base their stuff on 6-inch figures. I mean, normally Arnie, I would imagine, is, you know, a pretty scary figure. He should be quite big. I reckon he's going to be pretty small compared to some of the other figures I compare him to, so let's do this. Alright, so here he is next to some Star Wars Black Series figure. I've got him next to Luke because I know Luke is quite a short figure from Black Series, and then I want to put him next to a taller Black Series figure, so I've got the Ned B droid there. And I've got to be honest, Arnie, I thought he was going to look a lot smaller. So, I mean, the droid is bigger, but Arnie looks pretty good, I think, considering he's based off a 6-inch figure. Alright, here he is next to some Marvel Legends figures. Now again, I've gone for taller Marvel Legends figures. Spider-Punk is quite a tall figure, as is Angela, and as you can see, they're both taller than him, but I must admit, I think he still looks okay. Like, I thought he was going to look a lot shorter next to some of these taller characters, but I think he holds his own. And then last, I've got him next to some of my bigger figures. You've got the Batman from DC Multiverse, which is 7-inch figures, and my Thanos from SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts are normally based on very small figures. Like, if you look at their regular characters, they're tiny. Thanos, obviously being a bigger character, is quite big for a Figure Arts character. But as you can see, Arnie just looks tiny compared to these two. Anyway, I'll go to some really bad poses, and then we'll give you an honest opinion on my first Mafex figure. Alright, so what did I think of this figure? I have a few complaints. It's a good figure quality-wise. Like I said, the articulation is so loose. The way that the arm sort of pops out from the butterfly joint there, the arm just comes off really easily. I don't know if I just don't have that in properly or what. The arms fell off multiple times, especially when I was trying to get like the weapons in his hands would fall off and his arm would fall off. The more I did it, I realized, oh, just take the hand off, put the weapon in and then put the hand back on. Seems to work a bit better. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, just a few complaints. This weapon here, the Uzi sort of weapon, he can't really hold it correctly and make it straight because the back bit kind of gets in the way, so I couldn't really get that in. But as far as detail goes and quality, the figure is obviously of a high quality, really great detail on all the face and the accessories and things like that, so I can't complain there. And the articulation being so loose, hopefully it holds up. It seems like anyway it's going to make it really easy to put him in really dynamic poses. I just really had an issue with the fact that his arms and things pop off so easily. That's really the main complaint. Again, if you've got Mafex figures yourself, let me know your experience with them. If they're any good, if that sort of stuff is just standard and you're going to put up with it, or maybe I just got to bung one. As far as I'm aware, the guy I bought it off, this is brand new. When I was doing the articulation and things were falling apart, I was thinking, oh, maybe he had taken it out of the box, but I actually cut the seal, so it was definitely brand new. So that's my only complaint, but other than that, the quality and the detail, I can't complain there. So that's my first Mafex figure. Happy with this. Is there any other ones I'm chasing? I don't know. They make a few good DC ones, but I really like their movie character ones. There's a RoboCop one I would really like to get. There's a John Wick one, but again, just when you look online, be careful of those scammers. So if you guys enjoyed this video, check out my toys and collectibles playlist. I'll leave a link in the description below to see more videos about toys and collectibles. And if you guys are still watching this video, I appreciate you. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.
Hey you, pay attention! I am the Terminator, Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. I have been sent from the future to tell you about the IATI smartphone holders. They are the greatest phone holders ever made! Your phone can only be operated hands-free, which means it must be mounted in a cradle inside your vehicle. IATI are one of the best-selling phone mount in the US, and we want to make it the #1 selling phone mount here in Austria. Wait, did I say Austria? I meant Australia! IATI's easy one-touch range are equipped with their iconic lock and release system. The best way to secure your phone while you navigate your way to get to the chopper! IATI also have their Velox range of MagSafe compatible holders. Just kidding, I'm not MagSafe compatible. If you are looking for a premium quality phone holder, then IATI is what you are looking for. If you are even thinking about another phone holder, then your thoughts need to be terminated. Buy one today and tell your friends. Come on, do it! Once you have tried IATI, I guarantee you'll be back.